It's Beer and Food O'Clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we're going to be pairing a Cadbury's Brownie with a bottle of Samurai Sauce by Brewski Brewery, coming in at 10.9% ABV, brewed with real coffee and chocolate. So the perfect beer and food matching, I believe, today. There's the bottle cap. Let's first of all get the beer out into a glass and see what we get. Ooh, nice bit of smoke on the bottle opening. Beer in the glass then. So this is more than likely going to be a coffee chocolate porter or a coffee chocolate Imperial Stout. Imperial porter, should I add also. The head has dissipated very quickly. I'm not surprised by that at all. 10.9%, more or less 11% ABV. You're not going to really hold a head too much in a beer at that strength. Good levels of carbonation. A little bit of alcohol legs climbing the glass, which is another good thing I like about this beer. And it's jet black. No real light bleeding through at the bottom of the glass. Now, for these nice looking things. Oh, there's plenty of these. There's six chocolate brownies. Look at them, quite small. I imagine after a couple of beers you could devour a box. Look at that. That doesn't look bad at all, does it? Samurai sauce, chocolate brownie. Let's get the aroma. Hazelnut from the beer. I'm waving the brownie around. Hazelnut, coffee, real sweet chocolate aroma, mixed with a lovely bitterness from the roasted malt. Smells amazing. Let's dive in. Cheers. Oh. Stone the Crows. Gotta put that down. Stone the Crows. That is an incredible example of a coffee chocolate porter at 10.9%. Yeah, 10.9% ABV. This thing feels like it's melting in my hand. Yeah, it kind of is. Good mouthfeel, chocolate, coffee, caramel, as I mentioned. Lots of roasted malt coming through on the back end. It's hoppy. Oh, it's a wonderful example of a beer. Let's see what this chocolate brownie tastes like with it. That's really nice, actually. Of course, it's individually wrapped. It's in a box sitting on the supermarket shelf. It's not like you've ordered this chocolate brownie from the pub and it's come microwaved on your plate, nice and hot, with chocolate sauce poured all over it and some ice cream on the side. You know, that's the real deal. You can probably open a few of these up out of the packaging. The packaging's just there to keep it fresh, but you could probably open a few of these up, bang them in the microwave for a few seconds, warm them up, and get a dollop of ice cream next to them with some chocolate sauce if you really wanted to. Or like me, you could open a more or less Imperial strength stout with real chocolate and real coffee in it, and just go and take the box and take the beer, sit in your living room and just have a real joyful night. The mouthfeel is incredible on the beer. Carbonation pushes the beer on the inside of the mouth, and then you just get this wonderful creamy mouthfeel. chocolate, coffee, caramel flavours coming from the roasted malt, I must add, and then coffee flavours coming from the coffee added to the beer, and chocolate flavours coming from the chocolate added to the beer, mixed with some vinous qualities on the back end, which indicate the hops are coming through nicely, plum, fig and prune, a little bit of sweetness from the malt, the other malt added to the beer, and you got yourself one amazing, amazing beer that goes really well with one of these brownies. Just come across a chocolate chip. That's also really nice, really nice. To the point where I want another one. But I'm not going to be naughty. Or do I? Mixing that chocolate brownie from Cadbury's with this chocolate and coffee stout from Brewski is one of the best pairings I've ever done on the channel. The creaminess, the chocolatiness from the brownie mixed with the dense mouthfeel of the beer is incredible. The coffee, the added flavour of the coffee feels like it's now been infused into the brownie because all of these flavours are mixing up on my palate. Really good stuff, really good stuff. I'm going to rate the chocolate brownie from Cadbury's, and I'll mention it again. For something that just sits on the shelf, of course it has to have some kind of shelf life, yeah? It's not going to be the ultimate, freshest brownie that you've ever come across in your life. Please don't judge it next to a brownie that you might have ordered in the pub that's been microwaved and has had chocolate sauce and some ice cream put next to it. Don't rate it in that sense, because it doesn't compete, because that has to sit on the supermarket shelf for how long? 3 months, 4 months, 4 months. It's got a 4-month shelf life. It's not bad. It's not bad for what it is. I like that enough to give it an 8 out of 10. I think it's something that will sit in my cupboard for a cheeky snack next to a Imperial Stout for many years to come. For the beer, rating for the beer, did I say 8 out of 10 for the brownie? I'm sure I did. 8 out of 10 for the brownie. The beer's incredible. It's a Stone the Crows beer for me. Let's read out what they say. You open your eyes to complete darkness. The last thing you remember is the dog running out into the night. As your head clears, you realise you are hanging upside down. Your feet and legs are completely immobilised. You can hear something breathing in the room. The man leans into you. There is a dark, almost red colour in his eyes. He is so close, his nose is almost touching your nose. He can feel his breath when he says, or you can feel his breath when he says, "Where is that samurai sauce?" But it's not saying, is it an Imperial Stout? Is it Imperial Porter? I'm going to say a flavour infused Imperial Stout. For me, it's a 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10 from Real Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom! And cheers.